Hi, it's Heather from Strings and Threads. Welcome and thank you so much for being here. If you're not already a part of this channel, I would encourage you to subscribe and be part of our yarny fun. We just have a great time here, great friendships, and I really enjoy everything that we do here together. So today is Wednesday, and I've been calling Wednesdays Wearable Wednesday because back in January, even though I don't make New Year's resolutions, I kind of just thought, okay, there's a new year. I want to start getting better at making wearables. I'd love to be able to make something that I could feel proud of and I could wear proudly. And so I started this journey with some ups and some downs. And so the last project that I made was the summer poncho top, and Jess from J Hook Magic is making it right now. She's joining me with Wearable Wednesday, and her top is turning out so nice so far. She has one panel done and part of the second, and I have a feeling this will work up fast for her. So I can't wait to see how it turns out and how it looks on her. I think it's going to be really pretty. I have started the Wren Easy tank top. I'm sorry, I have the pattern right here. I thought I already had it out. But this is a pattern that was recommended by the group that's doing tanks, the hashtag Tanks and Tees 2023. So the Nina's Knots and Crochet HD are the two stations that are doing that. And so since I was already doing wearables, I thought I would do that. You can go and check them out for more information on that. I'm just kind of making stuff for it. I'm not really, leading it. So if you wanted more information, go to them. But I know that they are collecting pictures of the wearables that people are making. And I think it can be any summer top. It doesn't have to be any specific pattern. This was one of the patterns, this pattern right here I'm about to show you, was one of the patterns that they recommended. So I thought I would give it a try. Yes, it's from Cactus and Lace. It's called Easy Crochet Tank Top. And here's how it looks. I'm only doing it all in one color. The pattern calls for Kobu yarn, 1,000 yards for my size. I had decided to try it with something that wasn't quite as pricey, and so I'm going with the Dollar Tree Just Cotton, and I've been really happy with it so far. I think maybe someday, yes, Premier Just Cotton. I got this at Dollar Tree. And 1,000 yards of this costs about $13. I wrote down the price of the other one at Michael's. It was $10.74 a skein, and in order for me to get 1,000 yards, it would have cost me $53.70 to get the Kaboo. So I went for the savings, and I'm not regretting it. And I was going to say, I think anytime in the future, if I were to get monetized or sponsored by yarn companies, if that were to ever happen, I would love to do segments where I made the same thing, the same project in the two different yarns, one in the higher, I guess it's higher, I would assume it's higher quality if it's more expensive. And then the stuff that, you can get from Dollar Tree, and just do a side-by-side comparison and see. Now, I don't have any Kaboo, so I don't have a comparison, but I can just tell you that I don't have any regrets about using the Dollar Tree yarn. It is really nice to work with, very comfortable. So it's two panels, and then the two panels get sewn together. But what I did, it says to start at the bottom, and it says count this many rows, or just go until it's the length you want from your armpits down. So I just went from the armpits down, and I finished one panel that was that. I still have the yarn attached because I'm not completed. And then instead of starting the shaping, I just kept this for the size. So I'm going to just compare the second panel until it's the same length as the first panel. And this is what I've been able to work up on the other panel. This much. If you want to see what the stitch looks like, it's an extended single crochet. And I believe I do it a little bit differently because I don't you do an extended double crochet and then a chain, and you're supposed to go into the chain, but I go into, if you can see, I go into the space in between the extended single crochet because I really like that lacy stitch. So I kind of deviated a little bit from exactly what they wanted, but I am doing extended single crochet, chain one, extended. I'm just not going into the chain. I'm going into in between in the middle of the stitch. But I really like that lacy look that it gives. And so this isn't quite as long as the other one yet, so I still have to keep working on it. This is something that I take along with me in the car. I have a lot of waiting to do in the car. We've got swim practice that started up this week. I pick up my kids from school because I work at one of their schools, and there's a little bit of wait time there since one's at the high school and one's at the middle school. And, you know, it's just, so this project stays in my car and I work on it when I'm doing that. So I can get, you know, a bit of it done, but it's not something that I put a high priority on when I'm home. If I'm working on something at home, I have other stuff that I'm doing there. So thank you for watching. If anybody wants to join in with Wearable Wednesday, you don't have to make the same thing as me. It could just be, let's work on a wearable and share what we have on Wednesday. So far it's Jess from J-Hook Magic and me. But if you wanted to join in, let me know. And if you don't have a station, you can feel free to still join in. And if you wanted to share pictures with one of us, we could show pictures of your projects. Or if you just want to tell us about it, that's fine too. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow for Things We're Making Thursday. Bye. If you like my content, I encourage you to subscribe and become part of this Yarny channel. Thank you so much for blah, 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 blah.